Okay, so today's day 3, as you can obviously see, and I'm so excited to decorate these cupcakes. So, as I did say, the cupcakes are nice and cooled overnight inside my oven here. As you can see, they're really nice and really dry, so I don't really need the oven glove to really take them out. So as you can see, they look absolutely awesome. In fact, they look so awesome that actually I think I should eat them now. But I can't, as you need to decorate them, and decorating them is literally what makes them best for the NHS. Okay, so there are a variety of ways to decorate for the NHS. So, a very good way to decorate, personally, I think is with buttercream, with icing sugar, and I also think that sometimes with sprinkles and a bit of dazzle is really good as well, to make sure that NHS Spring Up is absolutely right there. So let me show you how to make your own icing sugar first. So I'm going to be decorating one of my cupcakes, or a few of them, with some icing sugar. So as you can see here, I've got 100 grams of icing sugar and I mixed it with 200 grams of water just to make it nice and thick. Because you shouldn't make it too soggy, because then that wouldn't hold its consistency. And also you shouldn't make it too thick, because if it gets too thick it's going to have lumps in it, and which is not going to be that nice to eat. And plus it's going to have quite a lot of sugar in it, which is not really that good either, especially for your teeth and your health. Okay, so as you can see, this is my icing sugar. It's nice in consistency and I really like the way it is. So I'm just going to pop that there now. It's up to you if you want to pop anything in your consistency of your icing sugar, but personally I think it's alright white. So firstly I'm going to be putting mine on the rack. It's realistically a cooling rack, but I'm still going to put it on. Okay, so I'm just going to put my cupcakes on the cooling rack. It's already cooled, so no need, but like just in case we have a little bit of chibble of the icing, we'll just go on here, because it can be quite messy when we do it on the baking tray. Okay, make sure to spread them out evenly, otherwise it wouldn't really work. Okay, as you can see, I've got 9 cupcakes here. I'm just going to place my baking tray back into the oven. Remember, it's not hot at all. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, as I said, is I'm just going to decorate one of them with the lovely... If you want, you can only do one at a time, so I might as well just put the rest away. Oh, we're going to decorate that one. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, no, that's the one we're going to decorate. Oh, no. I'm just going to put them away. I'm just going to put this one away too. Okay, so as I did say, we're going to put a bit of... So what we're going to start off by doing is we're just going to take a little bit. We're just going to place it on there. Just don't put too much, as that's not going to be good either. That's really nice. If you want to, you can put any pattern you want as well right now. But I prefer just to do it nice and smoothly. Okay, I think that's enough. So now, in fact, we'll take a bit more. Okay, make sure not to get it on the outside, because that won't really be that pleasant when someone else is eating it. And it'll get really sticky, and who really wants that? Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to spread it with this ice cream cone. You can do it with a spoon, you can do it with anything you want, but I would really like to make it quite thick. I really want to make it quite thick, the icing that's going to go on here. Not the actual consistency, like I said, but like the amount that's going to go on here. I really like thick icing on my cakes. So personally, I think that one's done. So now what I'm going to do to it is I'm going to add a bit of sprinkles. As this is the NHS one, I've got really nice sprinkles. So I've got this, I've got this, and I've got these other 3, which I think is absolutely cool to have. So I think I'm going to put a little bit on. So I think probably, let's just put this in for now. I'm just going to put it on slightly. So I think like this. It's really good. That looks really good as well, like that. And we might put some more on, like this. And a little bit more. like so. And we're definitely going to put a little bit of stars on there. Okay, I think we've done enough decorations for that one. And also, if you want, you can always put on like something else, like a little bit of a rainbow, because I think that's really good for the NHS. But I'm going to leave that for later. Okay, so I think that's my first cupcake done. Okay, let's just put it on the plate. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do the rest of the NHS cupcakes. Okay, so the next NHS cupcake is going to be this one. But this one I'm going to be doing with buttercream. The buttercream is really easy to make. But I don't really have time to show you this, but I'm going to be showing you this in another video. But this is buttercream that I've already made. Okay, so this is buttercream I've already made. I'm just going to be icing it. You can do it in any pattern you want, but I'm going to be icing it this way. Okay, I think I'm done. Okay, once I've iced it really nicely like that, as you can see, it's really like glamorous. I'm just going to be putting on a little bit of rainbow sprinkles right now, and that's going to really bring the pride into this. Okay, realistically, now I think that's done too. Okay, so now I've done that, we're going to be moving on to the next one. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot of sprinkles here right now. Right, we're going to be moving on to the next one. So as I said, you can decorate yours however you want. So we're going to use different types. So as I said, we're going to be using icing sugar, we're going to be using we're going to be using different types of icing sugar, like we're going to be dyeing them. You can dye them however you want, so you can do it red, orange, yellow, green to represent pride, or you can also sorry, I just need to add this sprinkle here. Also, I've got the ready-made ones from the shop. I've also got some blue I've made from earlier, and I've also got a white one which is sadly already used. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, as I think I'm alright with that. And also, don't forget you can use fondant, but I prefer not to in this video. Okay, so right now I'm going to be just using this just to pipe on a little bit, like so. Okay, I'm just going to be, as this is already used, I'm just going to be piping, I'm just going to be trying to put all the icing down here so that it's nice. Just make sure you do this about 5 or 6 times just to make sure. Okay. Okay, this I prefer to do little rosettes and then like slip away like this. Little rosette and then slip away. Little rosette and then slip away. Little rosette and then slip away. Okay, so what I would do is I would carry on doing this for another about 5 minutes and it will turn into a really good thing. Okay, so that's just going to go there. That's just to show you. Okay. So also what you can do to this is that you can also spread it with a knife, or you can also get some buttercream. Like in my fridge, I've got some really nice buttercream. Also, as you can see here, I've just got freshly out of my fridge my buttercream, which looks really, 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 really nice. As I said again, I prefer to leave this as a yellow colour, and we're going to just do it for the next one. So, this is for decoration for you beginners. If you don't know, I'm going to be showing the advanced one to you later, which I've already done earlier. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and get a knife, or we could get a spoon, I'm not really sure, or we could just get a spoon, yeah, and just get a little bit, because I prefer a spoon to be honest, and just put a little bit on and just start to just smooth it out. Remember not to get on the edges, as I said, because that's not really going to be right as well. Okay, look, right, like so. This really nice buttercream. You can also pipe your buttercream, but I prefer not to as well. And I've just had my big... Don't worry, always disasters can happen in baking. Literally, even in the Great Junior Bake Off 10. That's really, 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 really intense. Okay, so as I said again, I'm going to just be like putting like sprinkles onto it just to represent the NHS again. And I'm just going to be putting on quite a few things for this one because I feel that it deserves quite a few things. Okay, so quite a lot there. Probably a bit of balls in, one of these really nice balls things. Oh, I'm going to put on like the really small hundreds and thousands, which are actually dyed the NHS colours. We're just going to put on a bit of rainbow sprinkles. And to be honest, I think that's done. Okay, we're just going to pop it there. So also, what we need to do now is we've got 4 more to do. So this one, I'm going to be doing this buttercream again, and I'm going to be showing you another cool design. So if we take out this muzzle, and if we replace it with probably, say, this one, it will even look better. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Okay, so if you run out of icing, don't worry, just take it from the top to the bottom like so, like this. Like so. And if it doesn't really go to plan like it did here, remember, never to panic, because in baking, you need to remember something, that there's always going to be a second plan. And I'll show you that as soon as I wash my hands. So now I've washed my hands, I'm just going to be showing you what to do if it goes wrong. Because never mind, things in baking do go wrong, like I just said. So as you can see, we can just spread it out nicely, just like buttercream. But it's going to be much easier. Okay, now I've done that, I think we're just going to put rainbow on this one because I feel that that's better for this one, personally. Okay, just put a little bit more on there. And I'm going to use my other hundreds and thousands, the proper hundreds and thousands, to do this. So I'm just going to wash my hands again because it's already contaminated with the other one. Because remember not to have a wet hand when you're doing this because it will stick to your hand, like literally, just like it is to me. Okay, I think that's done. And also, just to put it off, I'm going to be putting my lovely NHS thing on there. Okay, and that one's done too. They look really, really, really good right now. Leave them all to set and they will look even better. Okay, next. So we've got 4 more to do and we're really nearly done. You can decorate these however you want, but personally I'm decorating this on my own knowledge of the NHS and pride. So as I showed you this, we're going to do something else that's going to add on with this nice rosette theme. Okay, as I told you from this, say if you run out of this blue icing, we're just going to cut it into half. And what you can always do, as you can see, there's quite a lot in there. We're going to always just wash the spoon, dry it, please, dry it, and just spoon out the mixture, just like so. As remember, there is always mixture in there, and always, just like I said. This cake's quite hard, to be honest. Just like so. Just do it like this. Just do it like so. Just mix it a bit more. So it looks really, really, really nice. Remember never to mix it with your finger because firstly that's not really going to be that appetising and yeah, and other stuff as well. That we don't really want to know. Especially during the coronavirus time anyway. I still don't really like to put my fingers near things. So let's just put this away. We're going to just decorate this with a little bit of flakes from this thing, which I personally really like to do, but it's more of like medium thing than if you're a beginner. So remember not to worry if you can't do this yet. So what you're going to do is you're going to just circle it around like this. So it's going to be more like umbro, and it's going to like go like, and it's going to mix in with this, and it's going to look really, really, really cool. So you're just going to like go like this. So you're going to start going like this, and it's going to look like ocean waves, and you're just going to dip it away. It looks like a bit of a wave down there. Okay, I'm just going to put my spoon up, cut on my fork, sorry. And I'm just going to put it here. Okay, so now I'm just going to decorate it with the NHS colours, like again. But this time I'm only going to put one type of sprinkle in. And, because that looks really good like that. And then most importantly, I'm going to be putting the most important unicorn in, because I think that's quite an important figure in NHS, even though it is not its logo or anything, but still. Okay, and I'm just going to put this there like the rest. Okay, so now we've got 3 left. These 3 I'm going to be decorating with my NHS coloured icing sugar. So when the camera faces me, we will start it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just going to mix it in so it looks nice and pale, because it's gone a little bit solid because the icing sugar has just set while I've been making this video. Okay, so as you can see, just make it nice and runny, and then we're just going to paste it on the first one. And as you can see, I like to usually drip mine, and if you really want to, you can make a pattern like I'm doing right now. I'm going to be making like an NHS love hearty thing, so really nice and skinny. This is more of a hard area because beginners usually trend not to have this difficult criteria. Okay, I think that's done really. Because I'm rushing this, it's gone kind of like a little bit over exaggerative, but we can always just put a little bit of rainbow thing on it and it looks really good. Already it looks like the rainbow of the decade. Okay, we're going to go back to the one where we did rosette, because I don't really think it's right to waste anything, as I said for my climate change video I did quite a long time ago. So when the camera faces me, we're going to show you how to do that. So as I did, you did that. It was you. Okay. I didn't even need that one anyway. You're really lucky I didn't need that. You're really lucky I didn't need that.